All right, everybody's saying Summer Wells might not have returned home from the swimming hole. Summer Wells might have drowned in her own pool. Something happened. But if I was the authorities, that would have been pretty easy to solve. Where was Summer and what time was the last time she was seen? Well, they went to the hospital with Grandma Candace, supposedly. So we all know that there's video at the hospitals that would have seen whatever vehicle they were driving and who actually was in the vehicle, possibly. Then they left there and went somewhere else to some store or whatever. Well, we all know there's video there. They probably have video cameras at the store. See what vehicle they were driving, see if they could see if Summer was in the vehicle. You would have to track their whole day. Even when they dropped off Hunter at his mother's house, I would have went down that whole street and asked if anybody had security cameras and would have tracked the car or vehicle or possibly to see who was in it. Maybe they got a glimpse inside the vehicle to see if Summer was even with them at that time. Meaning she could have been dead before they made this whole thing up. So that's something to keep in mind, folks. If the police do their job right, they could have went back. Well, now it's a year. That who knows if anyone has video of that long? Even at their home security system, they would have to check. They would have to check the stores that they went to and check all the video to see if there was anybody in the car with them or in the store with them. You know, what happened to little Summer? Well, I think we all know something bad happened. You know, possible. Maybe something bad did happen, and they took little Summer to the hospital. We don't know. The case is still ongoing, but is it possible they did take her to the doctor? Something bad happened. They took her to the doctor, and the doctor said this little girl is being abused, showed signs of it, called the authorities right at the hospital or whatever, and they came and got Summer, and Summer's in a safe place. We can only hope. We can only hope and pray, but it ain't looking good, you know. Now, a lot of stuff going on with the Delphi case. Now, all of a sudden, they're coming out and saying Ron Logan was the killer in the Delphi case. This is ridiculous. If you ask me, they're just trying to pin it on somebody. There ain't no way a 70-some-year-old man uh, did all that damage by himself and walked the girls through the river, up to all this stuff by himself. Ron Logan is not the bridge guy. So that means there was many that were involved in the Delphi case. A group of them possibly. And the sheriff gave clues to that. He said there was numerous voices on the recording other than Abby and Libby's. So boy, they're really making a mess out of all these cases. And why? I have no idea. It's got to be something to do with some kind of a ring or gang or something, you know. But I'm going to get back to YouTube. I'm cleaning up around here. It's still drizzling out. Radio, the weather radio went off, so we might get some rain today and Thursday and Friday storms. But yeah, it ain't adding up. And all they would have had to do was check all the video of every place they went. Any neighbors that might have had security camera or trail cams on the side of the road or any of that stuff. You know, stores that they went to, the hospital. Is there video of Grandma Candace even going to the hospital. Everyone knows there's video cameras at the hospital. They would have seen him. This is getting interesting. All right, folks, I'll be back later.